Hiya, friends! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited that all of you are here. Jolene, nice to see you. You know what? I call you Jolene. Is it Jolene or Jolene? Lynn or Lean? I don't want to say your name wrong just from now until forever. But I'm glad you're here. Serendipity, hello, hello. How are you doing? I haven't chatted with you in a while. Angel, hello. Floby, oh, my sweet Floby's here. Hello. Sherry, hello. Bama Cozy Gamer, oh my gosh, all the sexy people are here today. How are you? Riley, even Riley's here. Oh my gosh, we got some heavy hitters going on. Any of you who are out lurking, I do have subscriber only chat, but it's super easy. Sub, it's free, and there's no wait time to be able to chat with us. My shout outs aren't working. Are you sure it's not user error there, Dad? Please, bad. I mean, I'm not shocked. It doesn't always work. I'm like out of breath. I'm so excited to see you all. I got excited. So we are doing little mini Dinkum tours of all my rando islands. Not all of them. The ones that actually have things worth seeing. I maybe should even I wasn't even reading. I was so excited to see you all here. I didn't even read what they said. Okay, Jolene, like the Dolly Parton song, that actually helps a lot. Jolene, thank you. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I apologize. Glad you're here though. Lurking while, please, yes, lurk away. Appreciate it. One worked. Which one did we get to work? Okay, I mean, that works. Yeah, to hit the like button, that's a good one to work. Okay, I'm gonna simmer down. I always get like super pumped for my streams. Okay, let's focus. You guys are here for Dinkum tours, and I am also here for it. So this here, as you can see, is Dinkville, USA. I was super impressed with this. This isn't my very first island. We'll get to that one later. Sometimes stream elements, yeah, I'm finding that out more and more, Sarah, that it doesn't always like me. Oh, look at, we got a Sarah shout out. Whoop whoop. That's important. Is the Riley's not working? Oh, it is. Okay, it just takes a minute. If some of the others of you, if we don't have your YouTube links, send me a message in Discord or something so we can get that hooked up for you, because we want to recognize all of the creators. Whew, okay, deep breath. Okay, we're good. So Dinkville, this was my second island. This is the one I started after I started watching Reaps, started watching Riley, Jersey and Moxie were also in that early group that when I realized what streams were and that we could actually watch people play video games, I was super late to the game. But I'm like, oh, maybe I can make like a little town. So this is my first attempt at my little town. So we'll get back to the main area. I thought little neighborhoods would be really fun because I hadn't really seen little neighborhoods. So I'm trying to think of even when I started this, it had to have been, well, Dinkum's been out for 2 years, so almost 2 years. So this was my first little attempt at a little neighborhood cul-de-sac. That's an actual house, but obviously not me. Little house, but this was my house with the little winery around it, obviously. And here's one of my little faux houses. I was really impressed with myself for this one. It's probably exactly what everyone else was doing, and I had it in my head that I invented that. Regardless, it looks amazing. Our little cul-de-sac area. And, block parties. You got what you got for block parties. That's all I have to say about that. Obviously, I have some crop circles back here. I do have my thing. Okay, I was going to try to zip up here like Batman. That's not going to happen. Oh, there we go. So you can see there's crop circles. I feel like all of my islands have crop circles because that's just what I do. And then over here is the crash site. But obviously you have to keep out if you want to keep your brain cells. So there you have that. So this is like beginner boozy here. Dee Dee, hello, how are you? Welcome in. We're still on my first little baby tour of my little baby neighborhood. This, again, another little different shaped house. Pretty proud of myself about that as well. This is, the early days when you just like do a bunch of stuff and like see what sticks. That's what this was all about. It's like, what different shapes can I make that are going to look like a house or a building or a whatever, So that was that. I was super impressed with myself. This is the first time I ever did a road with the little divider, I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. I think all my builds are super cool. I hope you all feel that way about your builds. I'm always interested and excited what I can come up with. But this island is so old. I just barely got a Tucker box, and I think I just put the airport in this week so we would have one, but it's not even built yet. But this is, I put the town on a little grid. This was the first time I ever tried to do like an actual little neighborhood with streets. So you can see my little crosswalks. They did have street signs, and it had creator names on the street signs. And then being a brand new creator, I didn't want to offend anybody by leaving anyone out. So I took all the street signs down. And what are you going to do? Shelly Marie, how the heck a duty are you? Glad you could come in and see my early work. Okay, so even my earliest days, I had crop circles and graveyards. This is what I have in all of my things. Have graveyards, they have crop circles. That's two things that you're on a boozy island. So again, just little neighborhood blocks with everybody in here. I was really trying to come up with like little neighborhood ideas, little house ideas that would look like we're in a neighborhood. Thank you, Sarah. I am consistent. All aliens and dead people. That's what I do. So this is my little like cookie cutter neighborhood with all the little houses look the same. Also, you can tell it's early days because I was trying out the different paths to see what they would look like on houses. Got to experiment to see what you want to do, And then we have different ones back here to see what the different paths look like on the houses. I hadn't actually been to this island in quite some time. I'm impressed with past Boozy. She did a great job. This is the little communal backyards with the back stoops. As you do, you come out and sit and talk with your neighbors. I thought that was super cute. Nothing like my first neighborhood. We won't talk about it. Central California, you don't go sit outside at night. That's not a good thing. Never a good thing. Okay, and so this was the piece de resistance here. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready for it? This was like my first big museum build. And I mean, pretty proud of it. Pretty proud of it, I'll say. Of course, there's a little seating area with all the fancy little bushes. With my first attempt with water boxes, which was pretty cool. I mean, if you can't be your biggest fan, then what can you be, Look at that fancy little, it's just so gosh darn charming, don't you think? The museum, and every good museum has swag to buy, right? Dinkum swag. Over here, some more. I'm sorry, I just amuse myself. I really do. I would still use all of these things in builds today. I think they look great. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's exciting to see all the green names out there. Thank you, members. You guys are awesome. I hope you've been enjoying the member VOD series with the Traveler's Rest. Oh my gosh, I've been enjoying playing that so much. I'm trying not to get too far ahead or play it too much without you guys, but no joke, I am loving it. Okay, so here's a little lookout with our little cute little lakeside recreation area. That was the first time I ever used a rock wand. You know, again, pretty impressed with myself, but I always am. You can't really do it wrong. Thank you, Bama. So, you know, like I said, you can't really do it wrong. It's you when you do it, if you do it a different way somewhere else, it's not wrong. It's just different. It's just different. And I don't know that you can mess it up. I'll be honest. So this was my Olympic swimming pool. This was the first of my like just weird stadium builds. Thank you, Jolene. You know, I am still very, very impressed with my with my swimming pool here. Everyone gets cozy seating, but obviously the better seats cost more. That's why they're more plush, if you know what I mean. The little bench for the swimmers. Got to think of it all, right? Places to sit. Sarah, I hear that in a sarcastic voice, but I'm hoping you're being legit about it. Things to buy, to eat while you're, because you know, I don't know if you've ever been to a swim meet, but they can last a long time. So you need snacks, places to sit. Okay, thank you, Sarah. You know, well, please, I could go on and on about your creativity, and maybe I will later. We'll see. When you're tired of watching your kids swim, which you know it happens, you can come back here, play some horseshoes with the other parents who are also tired of watching their kids swim. Because, I mean, how much swimming can you actually watch, right? Who doesn't love horseshoes? I couldn't figure out, oh, you guys help me. What could I use as like the horseshoes? Help me think of just like the perfect shaped thing for a horseshoe, for this horseshoe pit. Because that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I gave up hope on that whole thing. Okay, so, oh, you know what? Let's go the right way. Taking shortcuts because I'm super excited. I haven't been on this island. It's probably been over a year, I'm guessing. So I'd almost forgotten what was on here. It makes me giggle, but I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, crocodiles. Caution. Caution. This is our little lakeside adventure. Oh, in the background, you could see my very first attempt at a lighthouse. I never did get Jersey in here to help with that. He promised he would. But, you know, man's busy. Okay, and so, oh, I forgot about these. Okay, how many of us have these little wombat houses for little boat docks? I think this is one of the best uses of like an off item, if you know what I mean. I probably saw this first on a Reaps stream, and I'm like, that is a genius. Oh, just genius. We got boats. We got our weird little guys in the water. Whoa, that's a big spider. Honestly, you know, now you come to these. Thank you, D. You're sweet. I come back to my islands and I'm like, okay, what came out since a year ago that I could use? I would love to put a mannequin now. And everywhere that I have these weird scarecrow things, the new mannequins that you could literally dress in anything, those are going to be a game changer for me. Debos, how are you? It's good to see you. Yes, we're still on the first little baby island here. Looking at my little baby. Oh, bush devils. Okay, see, I warned myself what was going to try to kill me, so that was smart. Well done, past Boozy. She's smart sometimes. So I think that's really all there was on this little island. Because right as I was really getting going on this is when I decided to start my YouTube channel. So this got shoved aside. Okay, so it's been a year and, well, since a year ago last June then that I've been on this island. So this is what I was working with to start with. Of course, it's a spicy island. I absolutely use dev commands for this. But I really, now looking at this, I'm kind of impressed with the streets. I really like how I did the crosswalks. I'm excited to see and still steal away. I honestly, most of these ideas I probably stole from someone. Not steal. We utilize. We borrow. We don't steal. Uh, Once I got these cones too in the game, I put these up everywhere. Like, okay, I haven't started anything this way, so don't even look there. Don't even go there. Oh, this does. I haven't been playing Dinkum in a while, and this makes me want to do builds again. As soon as I can get my dev commands back, that'll be nice. But I did kind of just lay out the streets all the way out so that we could keep building, keep building. I don't think there's anything out there. No, there's not. But everything's on a grid, which makes my OCD super happy. You can see I kind of just stopped. I just stopped midway here. Indeed, inspiration. And inspiration's for everybody. Oh, all right. I think that's probably... I say that's it. Okay, you'll see here also that my workstations, I have a type. Okay, I have a type when it comes to my work areas. Now this one, I'm like, where is all my stuff? Like, where are all the boxes with my stuff in it? Well, boy howdy, it's over here. I'm pretty sure this is the only island where I have like this little storage area. And why don't I have that on all my islands? This is very convenient. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to build some. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so this is good old Dinkville. Good old Dinkville, USA. I think that's all we have to say about that. I'm going to put you on a little waiting screen here while I get out of this one, because it's like I'm changing my clothes and I don't want you to have to witness that whole thing. Oh. So the next one, this is what I'm doing as I watch reorganizing. Oh, I love reorganizing. It's one of my favorite pastimes. Okay, you know what? We're going to head down to good old MyTown. Shelly is working on expanding Bruce McSalty storage. Oh, they got a new friend added? What new friend? Wait, what is Bruce McSalty? It sounds delicious. I'm guessing that's not what it is. Okay, all right. Whoa. Okay, I'm changed, so you may look at me again. Uh-oh, what happened? Sorry, that was definitely operator error. Apologize for that. I am fully dressed. Okay, so now we are on my island called MyTown. So, oh, hey, I feel bad I haven't talked to any of these people in so long. Okay, yeah, I realize they're not real people. Your OG island has been ignored as well. Yeah. For more clothes. Oh, you're organizing. Yes. Okay. Apparently, this island, I don't have a glider, which, what? But let me tell you the story of MyTown. This was my grand vision. I was going to build our downtown Main Street, and I took a bunch of photos, and I was going to build it. Obviously, our downtown is like any downtown, right? There's trash, there's homeless guys, whatever. I was going to Dinkumize it so that it's beautiful and pristine, but it was going to be my downtown with all of the same buildings and all the same proportions. Oh, they have been frozen in time. I know. They're like, oh, hey. It's like, is it cryogenics where they freeze you and then you just wake up the next day? Okay, so this is our Main Street. Let me just show you on the map. I figured, what is it, like 8 city blocks? How big can that actually be? Just this. This is how big 8 city blocks is on a Dinkum map. You can see now why I kind of abandoned. not abandoned, postponed. I postponed the builds because it is ginormous. Yes, exactly. Maybe MrBoozy can come in later and sing it all to us. So I started with first terraforming. And you all know that terraforming takes hours and hours and hours and hours. But I had it in my head that I was going to do our main street. So here we are. We have a divider. It's not nearly this cute. I can tell you that right now. And only half the trees are actually living. But that's okay. Thank you, Jolene. It was quite a momentous task. These streets you can see are one-way streets. I was pretty impressed with myself. So the one we just passed up there and this one are kind of the two highways that go west and east. The main street goes north and south. So, oh, poo on the street. Well, I guess that's legit for our streets. There's, anywho. So, I did the main streets. I leveled everything. I forget how big the squares are. I made it because I'm going to do the storefronts for all of the places. And sometimes there's a little alley behind the store. So I'll probably do that as well. But you can see it started at 24th Street. That's kind of the top of the main street as far as I'm willing to go, because past that's a hospital. Maybe that'll be a whole other thing. And then we're going to go head on down. It's lit. I guess it's 16th, but it's not called 16th. So that's how many streets we did. So yeah, 8, right? 8 city blocks. And a city block is so much bigger than you actually think it is, especially when you're doing it in Dinkum and having to take everything down to the ground. And then Boozy has all the good ideas. I thought, oh, I should totally make the sidewalks like step up one. So not only did I have everything ground level, then I thought I needed to bring everything a step up. And I mean, it looks amazing because look, oh, down, oh, up. Oh, and this is what the alleyways are going to look like. Obviously, oh, the dumpsters are backwards. I don't have to swap those around. The sleeping bags are in lieu of the tents that we have downtown in our alleys, but they looked better. So, yeah, this is going to be MyTown. Also a one-way street, as you can see there. And it just keeps going and going. Christian Henry, how the heck are you? Hello, hello. All of the alleys have sleeping bags and little wash areas. I wish ours had little wash areas. That'd be great. And ours are well lit too. And I don't know that in real life they're well lit, but they should be if they're not. Okay, so this is 19th Street. You can see how long we've been walking. And it wasn't until I started halfway and like worked my way down, and I'm like, holy curmudgeon, this is going to take forever. But then I was halfway done, so it's not like I could stop. But I have so many hours into this. I just say so many hours. I think I'm probably total about 2,000 in Dinkum, I would say. And I think this project alone, if not half of that, probably a good third of that. Whew. I go when my phone is at 20%. It's all good. Glad you stopped in. So this is the bottom of the main street. This street is kind of stops the main street, and this way there's like train tracks, and then that goes to the hood. So I figured we don't need that. We don't need the hood. I don't know that there's even anything else to say or do in this place except for good gravy. This took forever. I do still plan to build my town because it's going to be amazing. And I have all the photos and I have in my head how they're all going to look. So that's a labor of love. Sherry Cola. Hello, welcome in. You're just in time to see my crazy delusional idea for my build for my town. This is going to be my main street someday. someday. I gave it till the end of the year because I started this in January. Now I'm giving it a 5-year plan. A 5-year plan is where I'm at with this. So that's it with MyTown. Okay, I'm going to change here. So let me give you my little changey screen. You don't want to watch me change. No one wants to see that. So let's hop to, let's see. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm reading messages. That's all. Yeah. Oh man, if I could build my town on stream, that would give me endless streaming ideas from now until about 2035. That's how long it's going to take. All right. Let's head to, you know what? Let's go to what started my whole YouTube channel. How about that? Let's go ahead and, all right, it didn't quite load yet, but you can watch the bird. Let's all look at the bird. So this is Muknid. If any of you have seen my videos, you know that Muknid is where it started. Muknid is my only 100%, oh, Dad plays bad, come on now, is my only 100% vanilla island, which is why there's next to nothing happening here. I mean, okay, look, I have to show you this amazing workstation though. Check this out, please. Can't say nothing's going on. Look at this. Look at this amazing workstation. I mean, I have a full-on working farm over here too. Try to come back when I get home. Liking stream. You know, Christian, do what you need to do. I appreciate you stopping in. Stefafa, hello, hello. Good to see you. I'm so glad you came in. You have just joined us on Muknid. So this was my very first YouTube video. My very first anything with my channel. And the second I called this island Muknid, I regretted it. But now, a year plus later, we're stuck with it, okay? Muknid is Dinkum spelled backwards for those of you who are a little bit slow like me. But it's fine. And this is where I learned that vanilla is fun, but it takes forever to get anything done. So this is like my little village. Thanks, Sarah. I just, to tell you how long it takes, at least for me, just to play vanilla, I just got Sheila, which means I unlocked the airport. I've only been, I think I've had 2 weeks with the airport. That's how long it's been to get everything I need. I know some people poo-poo the dev commands, but good golly, they help a lot. They help a lot. Lisa, I'm glad you could stop in too, Christian. It was good to see you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Anyone else out there have strictly vanilla islands? Just curious. Most of mine are Spanilla. They are, you know, spicy. I use dev commands, but I do like to do some vanilla things as well. We're headed to my orchard because that's the thing I'm most proud of on this island. So this is my super fabulous orchard. It's layered. It's layered like an onion. No, babe, this is Muknid is not our island. Ours is Ohana. How dare you forget? Mom, are you here? Maureen Palmer? She popped in. I didn't even see it. Hello. Oh, Mom, you'll be interested to see this. My orchard on my Muknid Island was inspired by the orchards we see going down the freeway. So you can see they're all on like diagonals. That's what, when we drive down the freeway, that's what we see, the diagonals. And I'm like, that would be kind of cool for my orchard. And then I thought, you know what? Besides just fruit and kangaroos in my orchard, like why would I not have all the stuff I need for my Billy Can kits, right? And then obviously I need my little cactus figs. And then I like looking down those rows too. It makes the traveling a little bit more interesting. as soon as I was able to get to the island, I told you I finally got my airport. So now I'm starting to also plant some pineapples in between. It's going to take forever, but that's the vision here. That is the vision. Stefafa, I feel you. Vanilla is so intense. I really enjoy it, but then like if I just need that one thing, like why can't I just dev command it in? I don't have a problem with that. But no. Not on Muknid. How dare you? I feel like I'm missing chat here because I'm getting excited about this. Always start as a vanilla and play it that way until I really get into building and decorating. Riley, yes. Even when I get into the building and stuff, I still enjoy doing the farming and those kinds of things. I don't mind that at all. This is, you know what? Let's just take a view on the map. Oh, it doesn't show wouldn't that be cool if it showed the trees? Alas, it does not. We're heading to my coconut island. Did we put all the odd items on pedestals near the house and river? Huh? Babe, I'm not even sure what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Odd items near the house and river. On pedestals? Oh, babe. No. That's CoMiDu. That's like our OG island. Muknid is the one I did by myself when I started the channel. This was like my original playthrough, vanilla. This is what got me going with the YouTube channel. I'm running through my coconut island as we speak. Because I warned you, there's not a lot on this island because it's vanilla and it's taken me forever to do anything. But you know, I do. It took me a year to find a glider, y'all. I didn't have a glider until just about a month ago. That makes things a billion times easier too. Whew. Okay, am I missing things in chat? Babe, keep me honest. Don't we put all, no. Okay, we're good. Okay. I forget I have a glider in here because I didn't for quite some time. So, again, Muknid is my original YouTube series of VODs. Patience of a Saint. Sarah, that's sweet of you. I think you know me better than that. With this island, I do because I've kind of just come to terms that this is a vanilla island, so I don't worry about it. Because really, you know, once you go dev, you can't go back. So I can't do it. But now that we have all of our buildings, you guys, I finally started prepping for the forever town, Muknid 2.0, if you will, and that's what these amazing bridges are. Check this out. My bridge making skills are really getting better. Though I think it's probably Ellie Jelly that really helped me with my bridge making skills. I'm mixing the two kinds of paths because the palm and the brick are my favorite like contrast paths. So I have the boxes that are the two. Pretty proud of myself. Jolene, all it is like you experiment with things, and if you like it, you keep it. If you don't like it, you tear it down and you start over. Super easy. That's how we all do it. So this is the road to the forever town. Ooh. And so now I'm at the point where it's just terraforming. So this is, let me show you that. Let me just show you the map real quick. So this is our little village over here, right? There's our little village of Muknid. And over here, where we're at, this is going to be the center of Muknid 2.0, okay? This is going to be our forever town. And I'll be honest, I don't have any idea where I'm putting anything. But we had to start somewhere, and this is where we started. What's up here? What happened up here? That looks like something, doesn't it? Did I do something up there? It's possible. It's possible. Lay down, have a good rest. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Yeah, go lay down. Get enough rest for all of us, please. Please get enough rest for all of us. Okay, and here we go with that. So this is all I'm doing with this one now, and you'll be glad to know I'm terraforming off camera because no one wants to see that. But first we have to have the grid, right? I work better when there's a grid and that I can fill things in. So that's what's happening. I'm trying to figure out how to work it around the river without having to completely redo the river, because don't think I didn't think of that. That was also a choice. Okay, so let me just cover up while I change here. Let me just cover up real quick. Okay. Let's hop over to Ohana. Ohana is the one that Mr. and Boozy and I do together. We also have a VOD series of that one. Ohana is also vanilla, except when it comes to the large scale builds. Builds, is that a word? When we do the big builds, we do dev command things in. Also usually do those off camera, or Jersey has built a couple things. Ooh, see, I haven't even been in since we, don't want to show off CoMiDu. Yes, babe, we'll get there. Don't you worry. I know he's very excited about, oh, Liel, that scared me. I forgot I had those guys in here. If you all haven't seen the mannequins yet, that's what they look like. To be fair, I thought one was dressed like Jersey, and it's not. Okay. So put away your little thing. Okay, so here is Ohana. Ohana means family. So this is the one MrBoozy and I share. This is the one we work together, but I'm going to show you the builds that were not vanilla, starting with our Central Park, which is straight ahead here. I'm going to go kind of around the outside first. So we have all of the villagers. Hey, Sheila. Outside around. Oh, babe, you have some mowing to do. Oh, how embarrassing. Whoa. Forgot about those. Okay. I needed some rock. You know when you go into the mine and you just start plowing through the walls? I found so many fossils. I just haven't sold them yet. Okay, so back to the tour. The town is laid out all the way around the Central Park. And we finally, again, vanilla, right? So we finally have all the people. Hey, Clover. So we finally have the airport. It's our little thing in there. Okay, so let's go up top the bridge. Actually, I'm glad it's spring because, you know what? Should I pocket full of sunshine it? Or I guess the rain is fine. With the purple flowers for spring. So here's our Central Park. You can go over the bridge to go east to west, or you can go under the bridge for north and south. This was a dev command build, but we needed something. It was a flat field. Yeah, for too long. For too long. So let's go this way, shall we? There's a few things kind of in the works. Hey there. There's going to be a giant necropolis / cemetery. Let me just show you. Right here, this whole middle bit is going to be a huge necropolis. If you're not familiar, that means City of the Dead. We visited one when we were in Glasgow, Scotland, and it was amazing. So that here you can see MrBoozy's trying to build like a mountain, but I was just going to go with the flat. Uh-oh, it says chat disconnected. What? Is that just for me? Maybe, hopefully. Oh, connected back. Okay. So this is going to be a cemetery, as we do, you know. Babe, don't let me forget to show him the wedding chapel, because I almost forgot that. So, oh, I got to show you our fabulous work area here, too. Kind of more familiar, I'm sure. But this one was inspired by Miss Moxie with the flowers in the middle. I'm losing words now. I never thought to like put flowers to make it actually pretty. And then I put trees behind it so you don't see the racetrack right behind. Is it disconnecting chat with you, Riley? Oh, see? For me, it just said disconnected and now connected again. YouTube. How dare you? Oh, and to any lurkers out there, we are on subscriber only chat, But again, super easy just to hit the sub button and there's no wait and you can pop right into chat if you have something to add, or even if you don't and just want to say hi. Or if you want to stay and lurk, that's all good too. We appreciate you. And all you subs, if you want to become a member, I mean, I'm not going to stop you from becoming a member. I do have member-only VODs out now and different things. Fun stuff for members only. No pressure, no pressure. Love to have you. And we're back. So this is our Moo racing track. Yes, you heard that right. So I'm just gonna run it, if you will. Shelly Marie, you make me want to cry every time. Why do you do this? 10? You gifted 10? Oh my gosh. Okay. Stefafa, Lily, Sherry Cola, Ken Black, Fiona, Elowin, Game Rabbit, Cozy Chrissy. My mother wasn't already a member? Shame on you. Janucky. Wow. Shelly Marie, you are just the best human. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Jaeger, hello. How are you? And I call you Jaeger. I don't know if that's how you say your name either, but that's how it is in my head. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Good to see you. We're just on the hype train right now because Miss Shelly Marie just gifted 10 memberships and I feeling a little is correct. Thank you. Feeling a little overwhelmed right now. Forgot what I was doing. Oh, I'm showing you the racetrack. We don't even have our moves in there right now. You missed. It's next time. You know what? 99 cents. You can get your own. All I'm saying. But we love to have you, even as a sub. Okay, I'm running the track right now. Look at this. Oh, there's obstacles. There's obstacles. And MrBoozy kicks my butt on this. I'll just tell you that right now. I crash. We did motorcycles. We didn't do the moves, but this this is very entertaining on the motorcycles, but I would like to see the moves. Okay, so here's the other thing. So this is going to be bleachers, right? This is going to be Cozy Chrissy, hello. Notice your name's in green and you have a little alien. That's thanks to Shelly Marie. Shelly Marie, did I already say you're the best human? Because you are. Okay, so this is where the bleachers are going to go. And then, of course, to get your snacks, you go under the racetrack. I'm sure I didn't invent that either, but I'm pretty impressed by it. And then you get your snacks. You can sit and eat your snacks here if you want to watch the race, or you could go back to the bleachers. But guess what? I was, playing the experimental as we do, and I lost my dev command, so I never got a chance to finish that. And right here, finally got around to starting the drive-in theater. It's slow and steady because, again, no dev commands right now, and it's really my kryptonite at this point. Vanilla is not as easy to build. That's all I have to say. You guys know. So let's pop over to the collabs I had with Jersey. Our first build with Jersey was this beautiful, what MrBoozy calls the gazebo. But look at this bandstand. Can you believe it? Can you stand it? How beautiful this is. So he puts this in the middle of our place, and then he really upped the stakes for the rest of the town. That's when I put the Central Park in, because I'm like, this can't be the only super cool spot. So it's beautiful. And honestly, every time we have an event here, it just makes me smile. Jersey is also a beautiful human. And back here, this is where the party's going to happen. There's going to be like a little beer garden. That hasn't happened yet either, but it will. It will. You didn't get notified. I was streaming. Oh no! Well, that's poop. Sorry about that. YouTube is kind of persnickety. I didn't send out a Discord message today. I sent one out yesterday. So I don't know what to tell you. I could do one ahead of time. I just haven't. Okay. Let's just sit with this beauty. Let's just sit with this beautiful, beautiful bandstand for a second. Again, I'm glad it's spring because those purple trees are just amazing. You copied this bandstand build? Now I'm seriously, Floby, this is if I could put this bandstand build on all of my islands, I would. He just made it so beautiful. I love the angles, how it's all like a circle with the water around it. It reminds me of a Japanese garden. It's just beautiful. Whew. Shelly, I just want to give you a big old kiss on the mouth. I won't, but I'd like to. Okay, so we're moving on. We're moving on to the next collab with Jersey. Come on, it's we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. I don't think it's that far away. So my idea was I wanted to make a pond hockey stadium, right? Thank you, Jolene. It is beautiful. Jersey has the best ideas, and I throw ideas at him, and he just rolls with it. He's very sweet about it. Okay, here we go. Our pond hockey stadium. Okay, so who here is a fan of pond hockey or just hockey in general, right? Oh, but first I have to show this off. It's the penguins. Okay, when I saw on my calendar that winter was just about up, I took my freaking pirate ship with a bunch of cages and grabbed every penguin I could find so they wouldn't disappear. Don't worry, this is not their forever home. They will have plenty of room to roam, okay? I promise. I just finished my coffee. Let me brush my teeth. What happened? What happened? I missed it. I missed the joke, but that's probably not uncommon. You've never seen the penguins? Oh my God. You know what? Let's get in there with them. Let's just really just get on in. Look at those guys. Are they not adorable? Oh my gosh. Okay. Just a little note though. Okay. Oh, big Shelly Marie, I already forgot. All right, you know what? I did brush my teeth though, so you're in luck. You are in luck. I did just finish coffee as well. If you put him out on, oh, you know what? I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, we are at the hockey rink. Boo, 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 boo. So this side was Jersey's domain. He was in charge of the snacks and the seating. And look at this beautiful snow-covered area before there was snow, obviously. And look how he did the pearl pathing to make it look like the ice was forming up over the lake. Is that amazing? You know what? I think that was maybe a Shelly Marie thing, actually. I think she probably suggested the pearl path. And it looks amazing. And then out on these little weird ones, I did the actual, whoa, I'm in the water. I did the actual ice from the winter table thingy on the little pieces that are breaking out into the water and floating away. I mean, it's amazing. Oh, you did nothing. You're funny. Shelly Marie comes up with the best ideas and she's like, hey, you should do this. And we're like, well, okay. And I told Jersey I wanted a frozen fountain. And he's like, but look what he did. He made a frozen fountain and it looks amazing. I think it turned out great. So if anyone wants snacks, this is where you get it. And I'll tell you what, for a sporting event, $5 wine or beer is a great cost, a great price for that. I don't even care if it's Canadian or American or Australian. That's a good price for a beer or wine. Moving on. Let's go through the tunnel, shall we? Did I say shall we a lot? I feel like I've been saying that a lot today. I am hyped up on coffee. Okay, so here's the tunnel. We're going through the tunnel to the stadium, the Dinkum ruse. You like that? I'm sure that wasn't my idea either. The pearl path could be the icy path, but I kind of like all three now, Shelly. The pearl led out to the icy. The icy ones were like floating out into the water. I think it looks great with all of them. Okay, we're going through the tunnel. Do you see that? I changed the pond hockey to the ice. Do you hear the crunch? Is it loud enough for you to hear? Shh. I love that little crunchy. And then here's our stadium. Here's our stadium, you guys. Stadium with the VIP. All of y'all get the VIP. I hope there's enough seating. You might have to alternate days. Thank you, Bama. I know, right? Oh, Shelly, you should see it at night. You know how the ice path has that blue glow at night? Oh, I could probably change the time. I just have to remember how to do that. And then I changed oh my gosh, the beautiful Dinkum rainbow, the elusive rainbow. Let's appreciate that for a minute. I may have to build one on my island. I think everyone should have an ice rink on their island, I'll be honest. Especially now that we have the ice path. Are you kidding me? And the penguins. The penguins. Okay, so this is what happened. I feel like I should just sit down at my little watering hole here. Let's just do some ice fishing while I talk. So I tried to put the penguins out on the little ice floes, right? The glaciers. Fun fact, they dive right off of those things and swim away. So I'm guessing that's why when you go and find them out in the Southern Sea, they're on the islands that are 3 high or 4 high because they don't jump off of those. But these, they dive straight off. I set them there and boom, they were gone. They were just gone. Get out of the water. Icy water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little fence around the big glacier out there and put a couple penguins with the fence so they can't get out. Thank you, Flo. This was so fun to do. I don't think Jersey thought we could do an ice rink. Proved him wrong. Fences in the water around the island. What? Like right here? See, you guys, I'm telling you, Shelly's the one with all the ideas. Okay. She's got all the ideas. I think that's a great idea. That's a great idea. And then here's our little observation post. The Canucks look out because they're our favorite hockey team. Also, I don't know that Jonathan's with us right now, but he suggested a boat. So this is the Jolly Jonathan in his honor right over here. This is what I call the penguin getter. And it holds 7 penguins at a time. I've tested it. 7 is about the most you can get in there on the cages. And then they just start falling off. Okay, let's do the lookout. And check this out. Check out that hockey rink. Is that just gorgeous? See, I like all the different paths together. I really think that looks great. It looks so good. Whew. How's your day been? Oh, Jaeger, my day, I've had a day. I actually stayed home from work because I was having little tum-tum problems, as you do sometimes. I haven't been sleeping, as we do. I know there's a lot of us who don't sleep well. But it's better now that I'm with you guys. You guys always make me feel better. And that's the truth. Okay, so here's the beautiful, beautiful pond hockey. Just take it all in for a second. Just take it all in. Because next, you're in for a real treat. You guys, you're in for a super treat. MrBoozy's very first build. Oh, yeah. Being tired's the worst. Okay. The first build for MrBoozy. This is our first dual build, right? This was our anniversary build. And it turned out amazing. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to give the big reveal? It's the Vegas wedding chapel where we eloped. Just kidding. It didn't look like that at all. But you get the idea, right? So for our anniversary, we decided to do a full-on Vegas-style wedding chapel. Look at this beautiful little reflection garden. And the best part, there's a drive-through. I mean, drive-through. It's a boat-through, but you get it. Let's come on in and see what the chapel looks like. Oh yeah, full-on wedding chapel. Get rid of your glider. Look at that. Is that amazing? I just love this so much. Now, of course, present me looks at past me thinking those walls should have been higher. But that's fine. That's fine. It is what it is, and it's amazing. It's amazing. Um, After the ceremony, you come out here and it's time for your reception. So this is actually a bit much. We just had us and our oldest with us. So this is a lot of seating for 3 people. But you could get married in the chapel and then invite other people for the dinner, And then you have all this. There's, of course, the head table for the happy couple, for the bridal party over here, right? And this looks amazing at night as well because the water behind you, the little fairy lights, it's all very cool. And because it's a destination wedding, there's parking for boats. All the guests have their guest boat parking. The little bridal yacht over here. Jet skis also allowed. So this is the boat parking. That's how you get here. Or you can teleport. That's cool too. And then after dinner, you guessed it, time for the party. It's time for the party. And we're in Vegas, so obviously there's going to be some fun games to play. Little tiki bar. Nancy, hello. You are just in time to have a cocktail at the tiki bar and dance on our disco floor. It's good to see you. So glad you're here. So here's our beautiful dance floor. And honestly, let me just show you the map. We didn't change the shape of this island and it was super awkward. But then it just, how things just fall into place. This just worked here. And then, if you want to get away for a moment alone, you can come over here, sit down, or pick up a bench, whichever you prefer, and look at the ocean. And put down the bench and then look at the ocean. Just have a minute to yourself before you go back and party some more. Thank you, Sarah. That's what the yacht's for, just FYI. So, and then the boat through. Let's just boat through, shall we? And get hitched. So this is what you would see if you're going through. You get your little wedding picture. Cheese. And then they take your cash. Thank you. Keep going. And then you just keep on rowing. And then it has this, ooh, congratulations. I wish you were a better driver. Oh, ooh. And there you have it. It is so great. Steph, no joke. It's when things just like in this little garden over here. This was like a weird random area. And we're like, park. Obviously, the bride's getting ready. This is where she's having cold feet and her bridesmaids are like talking her down. And it's the whole thing, So that's the wedding venue. That's the whole venue. Pretty impressed with us too. MrBoozy did a great job for his very first build. He kept saying he's not a great builder, but hello, do you see this? And then over here is where you get your pictures done, okay? First, obviously, you pay because it's Vegas. So you pay, then you can have photos done over here. Super cutesy. You can have, your husband sit here while you're deciding what pictures you want taken. And honestly, a $12 cocktail also, it's a great price in Vegas. I'm just going to put that out there. So you could also get photos done in front of this beautiful waterfall that was 100% MrBoozy, his very first try. And I think he did amazing. Yes, see, MrBoozy, Bama says, well done. Or just, and then after everyone goes home, all the boats are gone, all the lights are down, the honeymoon suite is over here. With your personal hot tub next to the beautiful water, right? Sit, have your wine, Come lay out, soak in some sun. Oh, would you like a little private boat ride? Just the new couple? Here you go. You absolutely can do that too. Oh, everything just, this whole little island just made sense. You know, let's take a look into the honeymoon suite. Follow me. Ooh la la, look how fancy. Everything you need. Everything you need. I would stay here. I'm not lying. I think this is great. There's a lot of seating. I don't know that you need that much seating, but it's just, you know, it's fancy because it's a honeymoon suite. All right, MrBoozy, is there anything else on this island we need to show off? I feel like the only other thing is still in progress. Oh, do we get to watch a sunset? I mean, we're here. We might as well. We might as well watch the sunset. I think that's it too. Sorry, I am obsessed by the Dinkum sunsets. I don't know about you guys, but they're just so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Yeah, then we can go peruse the chapel at night. Red sky at night. Honeymooner's delight, as they say. So, I don't think they say that. Here's the chapel at night. Everything looks better at night. I think a lot of things, well, you know how there's builds and some of the builds are just made to be seen at night. I feel like this is kind of one of those builds because look at this beautiful dining area, right? With all those lights. I love it. And of course, it's highlighting the couple up here. Oh, look at that. A helipad for your fancy friends who came. And let's check out the disco. I'm sure that looks good at night as well. Boom. Obviously, the disco looks good anytime. Okay, I'm just going to run in circles because there's no music. But insert music here. I wish there was a little way for our guys to dance. We have, what do we have that's even close? That's a slow song sway, I guess. I don't know. A dance would be great. So yeah, I feel like that's the end of this one. So I'm going to change real quick so no one look. I feel like maybe Sassinatti. Let's head over to Sassinatti. This is my latest island. So I have been doing a couple streams with Dinkum, and Sassinatti is where we go, what we do. My latest builds. Actually, I think they're probably new builds that I haven't really done before. Here, why don't you come with me? I won't hog it to myself. Thank you, Flo. Actually, you know what? I need you to come and do some landscaping for me. I have a specific thing in mind. We'll talk. Okay, so Sassinatti. I really like this little log cabin here. It looks like a lot of people live here, but it's just me. But I'm ready for friends to visit. I'm ready. Why is it just always raining on my parade? How dare they? Oh, because it's winter. Okay, you'll notice here, again, my work area. This one's actually the biggest one. Let me real quick see if I can find my sunshine. Where's my sunshine? There. Okay, 100%. I have. Oh, there we go. There we have it. Okay, sky is clearing. Thank you. Don't want to walk through another rainy day. Okay, so I think every island needs just a super organized, efficient work area. It makes life easier. Even this one, again, this is a vanilla island, so it's spicy and it's vanilla, but the workstation, it makes all of the difference. So let's take a little tour through town. This one is also on a grid, but I tried to keep it, Let's just look at the map, see. I wanted to utilize the islands on all sides, and I don't like putting bridges diagonal. So the roads match up with how the bridges would go straight across to the islands, if you get what I mean. So they do jigger jag, but you know what? It works. It works. I'm going backwards now. Okay. So this is the main street. You can tell by this beautiful middle island situation. Whew. It's been a long day. This is my little gated community. You saw my first attempt at a neighborhood on the other island. So this is my like super like zhuzhi, if you know what I mean, HOA kind of neighborhood where they all look the same in the front, but then they all get to do their own thing in the backyard. You know what I mean? So they're kind of cookie cutter homes, beautifully landscaped, as they do. But then let's check out the backyards. This is where the personalities really shine. So they can do their own plants. They can do their own furniture, however they want, right? That's right. It is the mullet of neighborhoods. The mullet of neighborhoods. This little guy has a little pup. Don't tell the HOA because I'm pretty sure that's not okay. There we go. See? Everyone has their own little taste, their own little style. Yeah, these guys with the they don't like these guys. Okay. They're trouble. These ones are trouble. And then this is the neighborhood little Zen garden, if you will. Bus stop, which they all just giggle at because obviously they don't ride the bus. They're the little Richie Rich over here. Wow, we have a turkey problem, and I don't have my turkey whacker with me. That's unfortunate. So Sassinatti, I do have a couple videos out. They're probably build videos because Sassinatti is mostly a streaming situation. Holy hell, look at all the turkeys. Wowza. Oh yeah, we've got a turkey problem. We're gonna have to bring in the big guns. Okay, so this is my museum, obviously. On one side, we have a library. Oh, that's weird. The light just changed. What just happened? Huh. Okay, so we got a library to one side, and we have a gift shop to the other. So let me just take you through our little museum library. Oh, see, it also spills to the front here. If you want to just come hang out, read a book, have a coffee, you're welcome to do so. So here's our library. Super chill. It made sense to me to have a library attached to the museum, and I'll tell you why. Little story time with Boozy. When we went to Roswell for the 75th UFO convention, as we do, their museum downtown had the most wonderful library attached to it. Obviously, they're all books about cryptids and UFOs and whatnot. But I thought, why don't all museums just have libraries attached? That just made perfect sense to me. And then the Poiple chairs, couches. I like all the colors. I like all the books and everything. Thank you, Flo. You know what? I'm the queen of hidden entrances because all of my buildings, I don't like to do a faux building that you can't use, if that makes sense. Turkey's inside too. Ugh. I'm bringing my whacker next time. Oh, the turkey just went into the restroom. Now I kind of don't want to show you guys. He needs his privacy. He's in timeout over there. You should be in timeout, turkey. Okay, so here's the little restroom that's, in between the library and the little, gift shop. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, all the things you would get at a little gift shop at a museum. All of the apparel, oh, okay. Light changed again. Something's happening I hope my little island doesn't crash because that would suck. Also the critters, if you want to bring home a goldfish or a giant walking stick, don't do it. Don't do that because if they're not your children, the parents aren't going to love that. They're not going to appreciate it. And then your little cash register, obviously. And then you just sneak out over here and you're back back out by the museum. Oh, okay. Let me read chat here. Oh, you did a. Oh, that's true, Flo. I already forgot about your beautiful restrooms, right? Fun fact: my hubby is from Roswell. We keep waiting on his people to come back to Earth and get him. They're not coming back. They live among us. Just putting it out there. It's not just your island. The lighting has been doing that. Really? Oh, love gift shops. Oh, me too. And I love a good museum. Anywhere we go, we're going to go to the museum. We're going to go to the zoo. We're going to go to an aquarium. That's what we do. So lucky. So I'm assuming you guys have been to the festivals. I was actually kind of surprised at how academic the Roswell Festival is compared to others. I mean, I enjoyed it. We saw some amazing speakers in Roswell. I was impressed. And we met an alien. Just saying. Just saying. Okay, so this is Fletch's place. This is actually, I think, where we started. That could be a complete lie, but I feel like this is the first building we moved. And I wanted it to be a place where you could come to, why am I not thinking of what it's called? Like town hall and, like just come and chill, right? So there's little places here to come and sit. Oh, and it's right after we figured out that trick of putting stuff under the pergolas. Psh, so please. Come and sit here, and then, you know, I do even Steven, so it's the same over here as well. Oh, man, these gosh darn turkeys are going to be the death of me. Well, it's going to be the death of them. I will get them. I will get them, I swear. Okay, so there's the little town hall looking all cutesy. I don't know about this water feature. I mean, I like it, but do I love it? I don't know. Until something else slaps me in the face, this is what we're sticking with. Also another bus stop, because obviously you need bus stops all over your city. And then we have a little inner city okay, you know how you make the wish on your fountain to be peaceful because you want to go in the mines? This island particularly, I did have it where the critters don't go on your paths or your mowed lawn. And I need to do that again. It was so nice. I think it would be worth having to fight things in the mines, not to have this turkey situation happening right now. Okay, and I'm done with that. I'll get off my little soapbox. So the vineyard, of course, is next to Tucker Box. We've got front door parking. We do have front door parking, but we also have a parking lot. We'll see that later. So here's the Tucker Box, and we have outdoor seating. Of course, there's indoor seating, as you know. And this is the first place that I put the acacia trees, and I really, really, really like them. I hadn't used them before. Mostly because I hadn't thought about it. You've been to the festivals? Wasn't as big there. We're growing up. You know, and we were there for the 75th anniversary, so it was large. It was also about 175 degrees outside. I do remember that vaguely. I almost died twice just from passing out. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. They were handing out free water, which I thought was nice because they didn't want lawsuits probably. Okay, so here's our little central park with our bandstand. It's hard to come to this bandstand after we've been to Jersey's bandstand. But, you know, it's functional. The people seem to like it. When we have events here, they all sit in the little chairs and on the couches. They seem to really enjoy the cush. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that. It's not Jersey great, but it's boozy great. You know what I mean? So here's that main street again. Here's our the amazing helipad that can be seen from space. This is really bright at night, as you can tell by all of the lights. Just after the pandemic was over, so there wasn't as many Babe, there were tens of thousands of people. Maybe they were expecting more than that. It felt like a lot of people to me. I was good with the amount of people. I think I would have felt a little claustrophobic had there been more. So here's just like the downtown parking, if you will. You know, you come in the one side and go around. Oh, we need arrows on the ground. Oh, go around. I'm not sure why there's a tractor here. Probably so I can mow more things. It's hard to say. Yeah, because it was the big one. He's doing the turkey trot. They're all doing, it's the turkeys on parade is what's happening. Okay, so this is kind of where we stopped with the neighborhood issue. Oh, because we have the bank. Finally got my little ADM going on. Love that thing. But there's a drive-through here too. So you can drive through there. I don't know why I'm doing trumpet noises right now. I did have a lot of coffee. Okay. So you can see here, Clover, Sally. It's not super exciting right now. It's not, that's going to be in an upcoming stream. We'll get that going on. I haven't really had like inspiration strike, if you know what I mean. So I'm waiting on it because it does eventually happen. I'll get an idea and we'll go with it. But next to them, we have an amazing, did I say amazing? Yes, amazing cafe. I'm super impressed with this. I know I'm impressed with all my builds. I'm my biggest fan, as you know. But check this. Parking, right? Just look how beautiful this is. I love the vines. Oh, on the bandstand, I totally missed the turkey doing the turkey trot. I didn't see him. This is the first time I used the vines as like decoration. So where I didn't have the trees, I used the vines. I love the way that looks. Wait, this isn't this, it doesn't matter. Okay, so little outdoor seating. Look at that, the little beautiful sounds of water. More outdoor seating. You come on in again. Oh, you can climb if you want to. Wow. Okay, my camera is really swishing around. I'm sorry. So this is the side with food. The little cafe side, if you will. Look at them having healthy snacks. Well done. And then over here is the coffee side of the house. You can get your coffee, your tea, and then you can sit and chat over here. I really like this little coffee house, the little dual coffee cafe. I was pretty impressed with myself, if I do say so. I was going to do a coffee house, and Sarah, I was actually going to try to coax you into coming doing one for me. And I thought, you know what? I'll try and figure it out. I'll try to do one. And it's not the cute little coffee house that Sarah does, but it's a cafe. Whole different thing. A whole different thing. Turkeys everywhere. So I started over here. You can see these guys don't have any landscaping either. If y'all have suggestions like how to landscape, I'm open. I'm wide open to suggestions. But then there's the hardware store across the way here for them to use. I haven't really done too much inside the hardware store. I have an idea of what I want to do. But like patio furniture. See, that's funny. So this is the outside where you can see what you can buy, right? They're like, you know, like how IKEA has little rooms set up. These are little ideas how to do your patio. I feel like the other side is probably the same. But in this build, because it was a hardware store, instead of the vines, Elwin, how are you, my friend? It's good to see you. Just in time to see the hardware, but not because the hardware store is empty. But instead of the vines, I use the ladders. Let me show you around the outside. Just to give it a little bit of depth and make it a little bit more interesting than just a regular old building. So I use the trees and the ladders to make it more interesting. Whether that's good or bad, you know, that's up for debate. But we have parking, and you can buy your own stuff over here. Mowers, tractors. If you want one, we got them. Oh no, Miss Kitty. I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Well, I hope this can at least take your mind off it for a little bit. Glad you're here. So here I experimented with like the roof line. I was using the stairs. I was using the little flower boxes to try to get an interesting roof line. Because sometimes it can just be so boring, you know? And when I was doing it, I don't know if it was because I'm using the dark wood. It reminded me of Lincoln logs. Did y'all have Lincoln logs when you were little? So this is the inside. We've got registers. We're ready, but I don't have anything yet here. So my thought is to put obviously like the saws and the furnaces and those kinds of things out here all lined up. But I don't have dev commands right now, so we're not doing any of that. None of that yet. So that's the end of like the town per se. Now we get to the fun stuff. Thank you, Steph-Papa. I appreciate that because you are a girl genius when it comes to decorating and design. Sassy skating. This is maybe my favorite build of all time because I spent so much time in a skating rink as a child. Of course, the bus stop because, hi, how else are you going to get here? You're 12. So, in we go to sassy skating. Anyone else live at the skating rink as a child? Okay, pay your money. Here you go. Here's your $2. Give me my skates. Boom. And we're in. And we're in. Oh, no, but first we have to go over here. Hey, Mr. DJ. Good to see you. We have some crazy DJs up there right now. You just saw the patio furniture? Mom, I think you're behind on the stream. So this is where you get your skates. They disappear. I don't know why they disappear when you get too far out. Little Neko feet. Okay, so this is where I check out my skates. Gotta get your skates. This is where you can play your video games. We are with our Miss Pac-Man and Centipede, right? Galaga, also a big one. This is where all of your older siblings are sitting, pretending they don't know you until you have to leave. Ice cream. I hope you brought enough for everyone, Jaeger. My mom didn't let me near an ice rink. I would injure myself just walking. You know what? Honestly, Elwin, I feel like I'm better on ice skates than roller skates, but because you have to tie them so tight, they're literally part of your leg. So, well, I guess that being said, if you fell, you would break an ankle for sure. I mean, we live in California. Not a whole lot of ice skating opportunities. Okay, so we got our skates. We played our Miss Pac-Man. We're hungry, right? Let's head to the snack bar. Oh, yeah. We got everything in there. This is a pretty sweet kitchen for a snack bar. Do you see all the great stuff back there? Snack bar at our skating rink did not look that good. Cookies and ice cream. Jaeger, how dare you? Okay, so maybe I need to put on my cute little skating outfit. Luckily, we have a changing room. Oh, yeah. Did anyone else, or was it just me that had a special skating skirt that you would wear at the roller rink? And, Mom, you'll remember this. She made me special little pom-poms to put on my roller skate so I could be extra fancy. And then, you know, the restroom over here with I'm sorry, I almost called it a thunder box. It'll forever be a thunderbox to me. Your dunnies over here. Because, you know, roller rink. Got to have your restrooms. And this is where the magic happens, right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, the roller rink. Back in the day. Homemade brownies. Elwin. Oh, Della's popcorn for sure. Was that your go-to at the roller rink? Babe, you know you had your special skating skirt. Now I forgot. Now I just pictured you in a skating skirt and I lost all track of what I was thinking about. Oh, yeah. Back in the day. So yeah, we had the wood floors. Now, I don't know if you've been to a skating rink recently, but they're those weird plastic snap together. Not the same. by the way, not the same. Oh, and anyone else who wants to see MrBoozy in a special skating skirt, I posted the picture to Jersey's Discord of him in the maid outfit. You're welcome. And thank you, Shelly Marie. I know that was by way of you. Ooh, okay, I'm just skating now. And party rooms. Party! So, remember those awful tin benches you'd have to sit on to put your skates on? And they were ice cold and hurty? That's what these are. Yeah, indeed. Oh, Sharpie. Oh, dear. Okay, and so let's check out a party room. Well, okay, we could go through the window if you want to. That's not what I meant to do. May God you subscribers. Tell you what. So, party room. Let's get back on track. This is, we're not going to harvest it. This is our lemonade, okay? It's not just a box of worms. We have our cake, our birthday cake, our lemonade, all of the goodies for your party that you need. Oh, look at, so in here has got something good. So I had a lot of birthdays at the skating rink. So many. I actually, most of my childhood probably, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. I'm having flashbacks. All good. Okay, so there was our little trip down memory aisle. Sassy skating. And it was always at night, right? Because these glitter balls. Check these glitter balls at night. This made the first thing I thought of when I saw these glitter balls was, oh, that's just like the skating rink. That's exactly what it was like at the skating rink. Okay. Enough of that. So let's go next door. Oh, next door is the drive-in. How fun is that? So let's go to the drive-in. Now, I didn't go to the drive-in a lot, but I do remember going with the family and probably falling asleep halfway through the double feature. But I do love this build. I wish we could turn the lights off on the cars, but that's okay. I can get over that bit. But the little sandbox in the front, it was always just gross. All the little cars. I'll be honest, I didn't see too many motorcycles at the drive-in. But, you know, you work with what you have. And then, of course, in the back, you got your snack bars and little places you can sit till you have your snack and you go back to your car. These guys also, I need to swap these out for those mannequins because these scarecrows kind of creep me out a little bit. So there's the fancy, fancy drive-in also. See, with the super secret under the pergola trick. You remember seeing Star Trek, the motion picture at the drive-in? At least I have flashes of memories. Yeah, I don't remember specific movies. My mom's still in the chat. She could probably tell you. Okay, this is a public pool. Boom. I don't know that I'm done with this yet. I was waiting for dev commands to come back. And who was it? I was talking in chat with someone about public pools. And I don't even think it was this chat. I think it was someone else's chat. I'm like, oh, obviously Sassinatti needs a public pool. And then a little spot back here for snacks. Sit down with your friends. Thunder boxes. Dee Dee, my mom, used to take my sister and I to the drive-in when we were little. I know, those were good times. I love that. And I liked getting out of the car and like trompsing up to the snack bar. I remember the sound of like the gravel under my feet. I don't know why that is so prominent in my head, but that's a sound I think of when I think of the drive-in, is going up to the snack bar. So here's little areas if you want to chill at the pool. With snacks and treats. Snacks and treats. My sister could fall asleep during the first movie. I would fall. Yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure I was always asleep by the second movie. So this is a to be determined, but I made a little connecting bridge for when we want to do that. Ghostbusters. Oh, yeah. You know what? Did I see that at the drive-in? Maybe. It's been a while because in my town, yeah, they put up an auto mall across the street. So obviously, you can't see anything with an auto mall. And then the drive-in theater became an RV park with the most amazing diner and the best Bloody Marys in town. Okay, so this is a little bridgey poo that's gonna put together parts of the town. Let's open the map. Let's open the map. So you still have a drive-in. But did you ever get back into the wrong car? Mom, did you get back into the wrong car? Asking for a friend. Okay, so you can see the bridges here. I'm trying to connect parts. I have so many ideas, you guys, and it's gonna take a while to do everything. You can see over here, we have rain, but nothing done there. Poor Irwin is like a man on his own island over here. We haven't done anything with him. But where we're at now, so rain is straight ahead. You can see that. Over here, oh, your mom was smart. You'll never caught on. Yeah, caught on to what? Exactly. What do you mean, Flo? What are you talking about? So this, oh look, fun presents I forgot were there. This is going to be a parking lot, but hi, Dev Commands. I don't even think I have this recipe on this island. This is the parking lot, and this is going to be a shopping mall, y'all. Shopping mall. So, I've been trying my hardest to like do a blueprint. Just once. Mom, I think that's when you and I got into the wrong car when we were at the vet. Taking I don't even remember who we were taking. Were we taking Molly and Cheeto to the vet? We both got into the wrong car because it was unlocked. That was on them. That wasn't even our fault. Okay, so shopping mall here. This is going to be the food court. We might be serving emu. It's hard to say. Get out of here. This is the side entrance out to the parking lot. So that's the big area for your food court. Each of these places are going to be different shops. There's going to be a hat shop and other stuff. Shoes, flowers, honey. I don't know. Oh, there's going to be kiosks out in the middle too for like your local honey and whatnot. So this is going to have these curtains here. Again, I don't think I even have this recipe blueprint on this island, but those are going to go on top here and here, and then it's going to walk in here. So that's that. So we have that one and that one. I forgot coming into the mall. This is the front entrance to the mall. This is going to be a doorway. This is the restroom. You can see with the secret doors. This is going to be the big split restroom as you come into the restroom or into the mall, because it's my thought that when I walk into a mall, did you see my crosswalk? Did you see that? It's glowing in the dark. Ooh, it's late. When I go into the mall, the first thing I want is restrooms, because I don't know how long I had to drive, maybe a while. And then food, because you got to fill up. You got to fill up. Jaeger, are you leaving? Bye-bye. Good night. I missed that whole thing. Have good. Thank you for stopping by, Jaeger. Appreciate you. We'll see you next time. So each of the shops are just kind of like little cookie cutter shops. And then back here, though, there's going to be like the food court down there. We're going to have curtain. And this is going to be a department store for fancy stuff. Okay, fancy stuff. Oh, there's a bush devil back there. And those mannequins came right in the nick of time. Oh my gosh, those are going to be amazing in my mall. Whew. Okay. Watch some other videos. Yeah, I gotta watch some other. Oh, I'm like yacht videos. YouTube. I'm there. Jaeger. It took me a minute. I don't quite have gamer brain yet. I'm slow. I'm slow. Thank you for stopping by. See you next time. You go to your yacht and we'll be here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think this is maybe the last of the Sassinatti builds. I started a little bit of an orchard, but I'm not too excited about that. You know what? That's neither here nor there. Let me put up my privacy screen so I can change. I think now we'll go to CoMiDu. So you played hide and seek with your son when he was around 2 or 3. He'd hide while I counted, take a nap, never caught on. Then I take a nap. Flo, that's genius. Genius. Okay, alrighty. Oh, we did, yep. We're going what? We were doing CoMiDu. Boom. Okay, and welcome back. Find him curled up sleeping while waiting on me. Oh, sweet baby. That's smart though. I tell you what, that's really smart. Okay, so CoMiDu. This is our look at new recipes. Yeah, I haven't been here in a while. This was our very first island. This is the island when I very first got Dinkum, when it very first came out. And MrBoozy was here, and for a minute, Boozy Jr. was here, and then he's like, yeah, this game's boring. I don't want to play with my folks, and off he went. But this is our OG island. This is our first little house. Isn't it cute, our little starter home? Nothing super exciting. I mean, there are super exciting things over here, but we'll get to that. So, if you've ever seen the beginning of my videos, this is where the magic happens. I've got my little video shoots over here. Okay, let's fly like the wind. So this is definitely a spicy island. CoMiDu right there. CoMiDu are the first 2 letters of mine and MrBoozy and Boozy Jr.'s names. I'll let you all try to figure out what those are. Got a little population sign, because why not? So this is a pedestrian town. There are no cars in CoMiDu in the city limits. So this is the beginning of it. And this little sad bandstand, just don't even look at it. Just don't even look at it. Now that I've done other ones, now that I've had Jersey come to my island, I come to these, I'm like, well, isn't that cute? Isn't that good try, Boozy? Well, good try. So here's a little seating area for when there's events, you know, somewhere to sit and enjoy each other. The Tucker box. Sheila, what are you doing? What, that looks scary. I'm not going to talk to her, but here's, there's scary. So little seating area. This is a very small, compact little town. Tucker box is actually on the outskirts. Before we get into town, I'll show you our little fun maze that we made. When I say we, I mean Boozy and I. Boozy and I made this little maze. That's super cute and fun to do. And boom, and we're done. Easy peasy. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to get through that one. Okay. And we're here in town. So the edge of the town starts with Fletch. Good old Fletch. When you come into CoMiDu, this is where you land. This is your view. This is our, there's a lot of little seating areas in CoMiDu to sit and just relax, all the way down the main street. Oh, you notice I used all the different all the different kinds. Yeah. So again, this was our very first island. Did I mention that? So there's a lot of things where I have like the hardwood, the gumwood, the palmwood, just so I could see what the different things look like. Oh, we even have the other ironwood back there. Fantastic. Um, so we have John's and Melvin, and we have the bank at the other end here. This was our first little our little town park. And when I say little, I mean teensy tiny. There used to be a music, like the radio, but gosh darn it, that radio is so irritating after a while. Okay, so then we've got Clover. She doesn't even want to look at us. That's cool. Uh, that's fine. Our hot air balloon rides. I know you're thinking, wow, that took a lot of effort. These aren't the big builds. Okay, this is just the neighborhood. And then this is our little camping area. And we also have a place to sleep if we're down here building and we need to sleep the night away. Yeah, so we'll go this way, up and over the bridge. We've got Erwin and Rain doing their thing. Are you in timeout, Rain? Man, it must have been a hard night for everyone. They're kind of just all zoned, aren't they? And then we have Sally. I wasn't sure where to put her, and I still don't love it there. But, there she is. And then Theodore in our museum. So there's our town folk. And then, oh, there's poo everywhere. Erwin, pick up your poop. I mean, I'm sure it's not yours, but so let's start, of course, at the cemetery. So this is the cemetery for the town, which is kind of cool. Okay, so MrBoozy and I, we visit a lot of cemeteries. We enjoy doing that. We enjoy taking photos of the statues and the headstones and things like that, and just paying respect to the people there. So I did all different kinds here. I have some that are in the little family cribs. Have some that are just open with just the dirt. Some fancier looking ones on either side. Oh yeah, true that. Then we have some more over here. Before you ask, the names are the names of the characters from the series Lost, because I can. No other reason besides that. And then we have our nice little mausoleum back here. Honestly, this was like my first attempt at a mausoleum, and I think it turned out pretty cool. The marble, chef's kiss. The little bridge. Whew. And if you haven't seen it yet, the 9/11 memorial that I built, we're just going to breeze past this because it makes me emotional. I don't know if any of you have been to the memorial in New York, but it changes you, I can tell you that. Here's the reflection pond, the survivor tree. We got all the stuff. And then over here is the memorial garden. These are names, the actual names of all of the young men we have lost in my county since 9/11 in battle. So this is just a little special memorial to all of them. Whew, and enough of that. So we're going to cross over to Boozy's Pub. Okay, here, this will make things better. The public house. First, let's just appreciate this beautiful patio area. Again, I said that the other place was the first time I used vines. That was a big, dirty lie. I used the vines here first. Just to give it the contrast from just all of the brick, because I wanted it to look more natural, and that's why I chose the two different colors bricks, because it's, the brown of like the dirt, the green of the trees, just very natural looking. Little patio area. And oh yes, it's functioning inside as well. You come around and there's the full pub. You can sit down, have your beverage, have some soup. There's some Vegas-style games, if that's your thing. Whatever it is you want. We even have some little tables back here just to chill. Little tables back here to chill. Either side has amazing, whoa, restrooms with the thunder boxes. Because you're in a pub, you got to have, whoa, I thought that was a cat. I'm like, when have there been cats? Why is there a dog up there? Buddy, I don't even know how to get you down. Interesting. Okay, and so this side takes you out to the smoker's patio. See, everyone is welcome. Everyone's welcome, but the smokers have to be outside. Mostly because I'm allergic. So there's the smoker's patio. You go out the other side, and it's going to take you out to the trash and the recycle, the water. You know, you got to have a place for that as well. So instead of going back through, okay, so this is the back at the front. Back at the front? Yeah, that's what I said. You heard me. So this is the path that goes over to our airport and the motel. So this motel has a tavern right next to it. What more do you need? Oh, and this is what we call Sunny Ann's Alley. This is Sunny Ann's Alley right here. You can ask her if you have questions. But this is the CoMiDu motel. So if you have to go out on a flight, you can stop here and spend the night, you know? So we do have everything you need, except for a restroom. But the beds, you got your chairs. Each of the rooms is also different. It's in different color, different style. You can see even the floor is different. Like I said, the first island, so I was experimenting with the different paths and what the different furniture looked like and all of that. Was that one fancy? Okay. And see, there's your restrooms. I mean, they're outside, but there are sinks. There are sinks. So, I mean, stop complaining. This is the saddest little airport, yes. There are streets and runways and whatnot, but they don't go anywhere. They just go in circles. So that's cool. That's fun. I'm afraid to open that. I don't know what's in that one. So in case you didn't figure it out already, CoMiDu is like my mismatch of large builds. So when I do a build video, more times than not, it's going to be on this island. Some of the island goes together and fits and it makes sense, but other parts not so much. You know, just like any town, the different neighborhoods don't necessarily go with each other, but they work by themselves. So this is what I call Mother Nature's playground. Yes, I'm a weirdo, okay? So in my head, all of my builds have a story. They all have a story. This story is, this was built for Clover. I don't think it's any surprise that Clover's a witch, right? So, I'm sorry, Wiccan. So this is a giant compass rose. So if you look at the map, you can see north, south, east, west. But each of those has like a theme, right? Winter, spring, summer, fall. So each direction has a theme. It took me a second there to remember which ones they were. Okay, so we have summer. Nope, we've got spring, summer, fall, winter. I also used different kinds of grass, sand for summer because there's only 3 kinds of grass. They each have their own kinds of flowers. They each have their own little mascot, right? They have their own trees. So this was just kind of a way to showcase all the different things in Dinkum, all the different seasonal trees, grasses, all that kind of thing. So in that respect, I guess it's also kind of just a shrine to the Dinkum seasons. Each season has its own fruit trees. There you go. But that was kind of fun to make. And this is where Clover brings her coven for their meetings, in case you were curious. This is where they come. Alrighty, let's keep going. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. I feel like I'm bringing you through the backside. Oh, do we have peaceful on this one? Or is that murder bird going to get me? It's hard to say. We'll find out. Okay. Kind of going the long way around because I don't want to spoil it. I want you to see the whole thing in all its grandeur. Grandeur, is that the word? Thank you, Bama. It is interesting. And yes, I am a weirdo, and that's cool. I already know this. It's not a secret. Okay, so this is the west coast of the island. And this is my day spa. Resort and day spa. So this is where you come in on your helicopter. When you get to the hot, those torches with flames would look good. Yes, they would. I have never come back from that without dying like 2 or 3 times. And probably never on this island. Again, Dev Commands is going to be better. It's going to be great. So this is my day spa resort. And I have it separated out in different areas because, again, in my head, the story is you could rent somewhere to come. Yeah, I don't think you can go there and not die. And if you do, you're not doing it right, in my opinion. That's just me. So this, you can rent different areas. This is one area, one picnic area, right? So maybe this is, you come with your office, and this is like the office party, which would be amazing, by the way. Or you can come across here. Look at how beautiful that is. And oh, this is the best view. Look at this. Oh, look at that. That's my cabin in the woods right there. There's another little area up here. This is for, I don't know, like the bachelorette party, right? Because, hello, we got the party people over here with the dance floor and reserved little areas underneath. In case you're having a private party, you don't want people up there with you. I get it. Keep the riffraff out. But so there's another area. And the best part, story time. So we went to, I say we, the girls, my mom was there too. We went to a day spa in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And it was amazing. It was mineral springs, saltwater soaks, and yes, a puppy patch. They had a puppy patch at this day spa. So you could go, hello, you're close talkers, I see. You could go play with the puppies, pet the puppies, and if you fell in love with the puppies, you could take the puppies home with you. It was a rescue. So you could adopt the puppies. If you go to a spa to relax, there ain't nothing more relaxing than petting the puppies. I can tell you that right now. Okay, a little boat dock. Because maybe you want to go out and just chill on the water. When you're at a day spa and resort, you get to do whatever it is you want to do. And then here's the third little rental area. This is more a little woodsy over here, right? Don't mind, we've got crash things all over, but we've been invaded by aliens, so... Oh, you'd love to go. Shelly, if you go, please invite me. I'm in 110%. I'd go back right now. We didn't stay there, but you can stay there. We had rented a house in Santa Fe, but holy smokes, it was great. So we've got 2 ways up to the resort here. We've got the stairs. I just want to show off my little bridge action here because... I love this part of it. Yeah, Shelly Marie, I'm on it. Tell me when and where. Let's do it. And this side we have ramps because I like my builds to be accessible. I don't know if you know that about me, but I do. So I try to put ramps in all of the stuff. So this is, I suppose, where you would check in, for the day or whatever. Come down here. These are the changing rooms and restrooms. Uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true. Uh, we were actually in New Mexico that trip because we went to go see the hot air balloons in Albuquerque. Also, if you haven't been to the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Festival, that's a bucket list situation. And then here is the mineral springs. And this is actually what they look like. They were little round areas with the mineral springs. There was a pond in the middle that we weren't supposed to touch, apparently not part of the mineral springs. And what I don't have here is there were areas that had just hammocks where you could just lay down under the hammocks and chill and sleep or do whatever. This was like the coolest place I'd ever been. And we've gone a lot of places, but this was just amazing. And of course, I had to. Boozy thinks she's the smartest person in the room. And yes, I'll talk third person right now. And I had the idea that I wanted to build it high up so I could go down because that's how it was. The mineral springs were like up on a hill, and then you would go down the hill and there was other stuff. Not as easy when you're building in Dinkum to have water up on top of a mountain. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can already see where I'm going with that. So, anyways, just little areas, little water features because it's just relaxing, right? Oh yeah, relaxing. And then we go down this way. Oh, see, there's one of those little picnic areas just right there. Down here, we have your mineral spring hot tub and your saltwater soak. And they did have saltwater pools, which were very cool. And this, at the actual resort, these little spigots here had the mineral water coming out, like bubbling out into the spa area. It was just, it was just amazing. Just amazing. And behind here, I have the little cabanas. This is my little interpretation of the little cabanas that you could rent at the resort and stay. So these you got to put on your imagination cap. So this is the door, and these are the little chairs to sit and just enjoy the outside, right? And then here is our clothing optional beach. So hold on to your hats, people. Hold on to your hats. We're going native. We're going native. I guess I could put some things away so I don't have to be holding on to my shorts. Okay, so we're going in. This is where the party starts when everyone goes home for the day who's been at the spa but isn't staying at the resort, right? So you come, have your cocktails, just sit, chill. You can go out on your little riverboat if you want to. Man, I wish he had incorporated those little rafts in here. I think those are amazing. Oh, okay, hold on. Before we go out, I should probably reassemble. There could be children out there. And then this is the back way that goes back up to the spa area. And this is the private beach for people who are staying at the resort. So everyone has a beautiful sunset view. Oh, look at that. Oh, apparently a lot of people are staying here. I forgot how many I had. Uh-oh, do we get to watch another sunset? Ooh. Can we get back up there in time? Can we do it? Little sunset over the spa. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Nice. Okay, and so Oops, oops, don't go the wrong way. So CoMiDu definitely has the largest amount of builds. It is pretty, isn't it? Ugh. And all of these builds just look better at sunset. Everything that has landscaping, just gorgeous. So we're just going back around the backside, heading to. We're gonna transport ourselves to the East Coast. We're going coast to coast. Where that's we haven't even got there yet. You guys, holy moly, there's a lot going on over here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, did you see that too? It does look better in the dark deep. Did I not mention that? All the lighting. Come on now, all the lighting. So this is our campground area. And Miss Floby. Shout out to Miss Floby who helped with all of this landscaping. So this campsite area is part of our Alien Festival area. So maybe we should we maybe started in the wrong spot, but I had to hyperdrive over. Okay. Forget you saw that. Just forget you saw that. We're going to head over to the lookout and start where we start, all right? Yeah, CoMiDu has a lot of huge builds. I don't know if I mentioned that, but there are a lot, and not just like huge builds, but like story builds. So there's multiple builds. So here is the large crop circles, made famous on the Jersey stream. Made famous, that's funny. Yeah, well, Floby's good at a lot of things, Shelly, but her landscaping, she has the vision that I don't have when it comes to landscaping. So we've got our crop circles, and then we have our crash site. So here's the crash site. And all of our, oh, see, mannequins. See, now I can put dressed mannequins instead of these naked statue guys. The military's here. I don't know if you got that. The military's here trying to keep us regular folk out of the, I'm like, what is that? It's a thunder egg. Out of the alien crash site. Okay. They don't want us to know what's going on. All the evidence is inside these little containers. There's also guys in there on their computers, clacking away, you know, FBI, CIA. I guess that might be DARPA. Oh, I can't wait till it's released so I can use my dev commands again. Great. So actually this one looks really good at night too because of the way it's lit up. I approve that. They're waiting on their snacks. They've been working all day. There's more stuff out here they're protecting. Look, they have a guard. There's all kinds of stuff that civilians aren't supposed to see. There's another giant container full of evidence. And their secret base over here, this is where they sleep when they're not taking evidence, right? But what they don't know is because there are the crop circles, because there's a crash site, obviously crazy people like me and MrBoozy have decided to build the crash down. That's what we're calling it, which is an amazing venue for UFO festivals. Hazmat. Yes. Oh, Shelly, I haven't seen that firsthand yet, but yes. See, Shelly, I need to write this down. Where's my paper? Like, put that in my notes. Okay, so this is the festival. This is the festival venue. This is the B&B that, you know, if you've got money, you know, if you're here for a bachelorette party, you can rent the B&B. And stay here, or we'll go visit the campsite again in a second. But this is where you would stay again if you had money. Over here is where you would get all your festival goods, right? This, besides just getting your snacks and whatnot, you can get all of your souvenirs. If you're an alien, you could get your people clothes, your tourist people clothes. The hazmat suits and the military. There's military uniforms. Oh, I haven't seen those. I have not seen. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm going to have to rework all of these things. All of these things. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. So, um, this is for all of the party goers, the festival goers. When there's not events happening on stage, they're going to have other things to do. So you can rent these little private areas if you have conferences going on. You can come and just chill and dance, hang out with your new friends. There, is it camouflage? Have I seen the camouflage? Now I don't know. I don't know if I've seen the camouflage or not. And then this is what they're hiding from us, people. It's an alien, alien. Oh, that's the song Maniac. Okay. So, one of my pixel art thingy jobbers is right here. The little alien. This is the alien that crashed that all the military people are trying to hide from us. But they can't hide it from us. We found it. Oh, yeah. The camo. Cam! Cam Black, you're here. Hello, how are you? Just in time to see my crazy alien. Oh, so yes. Alien all lit up. He's trying to hide, but it's hard to hide a giant alien ship, you know. He's doing his best. He's not here to hurt anybody. I just want to make that clear. On the wiki, on the Dinkum wiki, what wiki are we talking about? Thank you, Bama. I enjoy it. So you're new to me relatively. I'm a big alien UFO buff. I have a tattoo of an alien. We do the UFO festivals. So doing this alien this alien thing was like the highlight of my year. So this is the tour boat. You can go if you want to go and visit the giant spacecraft over there. You obviously have to buy a ticket. Nothing's free. Oh, the Dinkum Wiki. How fun. More things to buy for souvenirs if you want to blend in and be an animal. So here's another one of those where accessibility, where if you can't do stairs, you can just come across here with the ramps. This is just the other side of the B&B. And the little reflection pools. After a day of talking about otherworldly things, sometimes you just need to sit and think about how small you are in the universe, And that's someplace you can do it. So this here is the main stage. Are y'all ready for this? Every time I say that, I can't not think of the song. Ready for this? Okay. MrBoozy's not here to sing it for you, so. Concerts, lectures. This is where it happens, y'all. The crash down main stage. Ah. And if you didn't get it already, this is a duplicate of the crash site, the same shape, same color. And then out here is where the people go. And then you have restrooms. I try to have restrooms for everybody. So this is where the Greys and the Reptilians can use the facilities. We have things for everybody, right? Little green men and the humanoids. So everyone has somewhere to go. Literally to go. And again, if you can't use steps, we have ramps to come to the party. Oh. Places to sit, have your little cocktails, because of course there's a tiki bar, snack bars. I mean, it wouldn't be a festival if you didn't have snacks and places to drink. And then over here, one more fun fact. Can you see him? Do you see him? Another pixel art of another alien. Pixel art is so fun. I don't know if you all have done this or not, but it's one of my favorite things to do. Great ideas and builds. Flo. Thank you. Though you have already seen all this. I'm sure I gave you the private tour because now we are headed to the area that you can stay. So if you don't have all the money and you can't stay in the fancy Airbnb, a little hooked on pixel art. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. We have a campground and it's called the Travis Walton Campground. Y'all know Travis Walton, right? If not, you definitely need to Google him. We had an opportunity to listen to him speak and to meet him. Actually, not in Roswell. We were in, was it McMinnville? McMinnville? Am I saying the right words? MrBoozy, help me out. Okay. Our beautiful, I have to just, it's just beautiful. Look at these campgrounds. Who wouldn't want to stay here? Giant bonfire in the middle so you can come when it's cool at night, sit, have your hot chocolate, roast your marshmallows. But because you're coming from a festival and who knows, you maybe have had a cocktail or two, we have a first aid tent right here and an ambulance and an emergency jet ski if they need to get you to a hospital maybe. I don't know what you do. Yes. We did have a group breakfast with him. That was very interesting. So we have family tents, large family tents. We have smaller individual tents. But that beautiful bonfire in the middle, I love that. Bear lockers. We're in California. I don't know if y'all have to use bear lockers where you're at, but things will come steal your food. And we do have. Look at this. We've got everything you need, okay? If you're here to camp, we got you covered. We got you. There's also a place back here for your trash and your recycle and your compost. Because if you're camping, you want to be green, right? And we also have a lovely, lovely big restroom area. These are like my little vending machines over here. Right? Tells you this is going to give you all the information you need for the schedule for your festival. Yes, and this restroom is for all species. Thank you, Past Boozy, for telling us that. This is kind of the restroom I do for everything. This is like my go-to restroom with the compost bucket. Again, I don't know when the last time you guys went camping, but a lot of the places you go do have the compost toilets. So that's what this is. You're welcome. And free boat rides. Because if you're camping at a festival, you're on a budget, right? And maybe you can't just sit and be with people all the time. Maybe you need a little time alone. Free boat rides. And there's another. We've got these crashed everywhere. But you know what? It's the aliens, man. It's the aliens. Look at this beautiful pool. Okay, so this is where Floby and Ditzy as well really shined. I feel like Ditzy she did a lot of this rock work and did a lot of the landscaping as well. Thank you, Ditzy. But Flo was the genius behind this rock wall so that the crocodiles wouldn't come in. And I love the way that looks. Turned out amazing. Oh, and here's registration. We took you the wrong way. First, you have to register. And then you can camp. But look here too, giant campfire. You can catch yourself on fire, so be careful. And after a long day registering people, Panda, how the heck are you, my friend? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well this evening. This morning. Wait a minute, shouldn't you be sleeping, Panda? You're in the wrong time zone. This is the secret employee area back here. If you want to get away from all the crazy UFO people, I can say that because I'm one of them, you can just come and sit back here and just chill and get away from them. Panda, get to bed right now. You confused me because I'm like, oh, good night. No, you're in a different country. I'm sorry if you're not being able to sleep well. I get that, but I mean, if you can't sleep, you might as well be with friends. That's what I say. Oh my goodness. Okay, so So here was the campground, you guys. It's late. I'm going to try to remember how to set time back. Is it just set time? And let's just do like 10. Did that work? Oh, hot diggity dang, it surely did. Ooh, hello. Yeah, okay, see, Panda, you make me feel like I'm crazy. I knew it was the middle of the night. Oh, but I'm glad you're here. You're just in time. We are headed to the winery. This is probably my favorite. Oh, it set the time back, but the stamina bar is still the late bar. Uh-oh, get to work, Franklin. So Franklin you'll notice he's kind of away from the rest of the town because he's also helping to study the crash site, right? So this is his little area. This is where Franklin hangs. He's got all of the things he needs here too. He's got all of the ore, all of the tools. He's got it going. And I don't think he minds being away from everybody. That's true. It is super early in the morning, Shelley. And if you're awake, you're awake, you know? Well, who am I to say? I wake up at 4 and can't go back to sleep. Turkeys! They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Okay, y'all. This is it. This is the grand finale is Boozy's Winery. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me say that again. Boozy's Cellars. Finished watching The Greatest Showman. Oh, love that movie. It makes me cry. Janucky. Yeah, the turkeys. Janucky, guess what? Our fabulous winery has a mascot. And guess what it is? Yeah, it's a chicken. And guess her name. It's Janucky. She's around here somewhere. Every so often you'll hear her. Do we hear it? Do we hear it? She'll show up. She'll show up. She always does. Okay, y'all. This is so here's the winery. This is the big entrance. Oh, I'm sorry. I took you the wrong way. As Jersa would say, this is the pauper's entrance. I would never. Okay, so we're gonna take you through the VIP entrance. Yeah. Oh, Panda, that's a great movie. Actually, I just watched that again with Boozy Jr. Love the music. Love. I love everything about it. Yes, a Boozy Janucky Chucky, indeed. That lives at a winery. I mean, who wouldn't love that? Right, please. Oh, okay, yeah, I will whistle. So this is when you get off your yacht. Okay, let's get off our yacht and come to the winery. Should we have some, I don't know, cheese and wine before we hit the winery? Maybe. That's my snobby voice engaged in. And this is where the helicopters come in. If you're not on your yacht, you might as well come in on your helicopter. So here we go. Oh yeah, it's been a long trip on the yacht. So let's just sneak through the vineyards real quick. Oh, maybe we have some honey. We don't know. Okay, hold on. But now I have to whistle. How do you whistle? Princess of Pineapples. It's good to see you. I'm glad you caught me. Oh, there she is. She's like, did you bring me wine, lady? I often see her by the kegs. There's imposters too. Get out of here. Okay. Anyways. I know, right? Do we take the yacht? Do we take the heli? It's hard to say. Controller. Yeah, I don't have that. D-pad. Okay. So this is the winery. I mean, obviously. So, left on D-pad to whistle if I'm not on controller. I'll be honest, I am not smart enough to work a controller. I don't understand them. So at the winery, this is where you sit down and you read all your magazines or you look at your books or whatever you do. I don't know. I say that like I don't go to wineries. I do. So it's beautiful. You get to walk around. Be sure to come around to your kegerator, grab what you need, and in the middle, boom, boom, is this beautiful wedding venue. Let's just take a look at the map. Do you see this? This was my very first large scale build. Build? Why do I keep saying it like that? Build. It's a build. I don't know why I thought it needed to be a circle. I had it in my head it needed to be a circle, and it was not easy to do as my first build. Oh, says what? Oh, and for Whistle. Yeah, we found her now. We got her. She's just chilling. She's probably just sleeping off a hangover. It's fine. So this is the beautiful wedding venue. This is another one. I don't want to say it looks better in the dark, Dee Dee, but it looks good at night. But just how beautiful is this? Inside the winery. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be a wedding venue. Maybe you come to listen to a sommelier speak. I don't know what you do. Whatever it is you want to do here, you're welcome to it. But people are going to be looking at you because you're going to be up on a stage. And again, I tried to do ramps so everything's accessible. Well, that is pretty cool. It's pretty darn cool. Yes, I dug that out. Yes, I did it. This took me longer than it needed to. And it's actually had a facelift within this past year. Like a small face when drunk. Yeah, there you go. It. Okay. Oh, your chickies can get everywhere. The one-legged chickies can get everywhere. Everyone can get everywhere. I feel like this moo is following us for some reason. So I did do a little facelift here. The walls got taller. I added some marble. It kind of went from Reno to Vegas, if you get what I mean. It was kind of, I worked with what I had at the time and with my knowledge being a super beginner dinker. But I feel like it looks better now with the contrasting marble and hardwood, and I do have matching furniture now. It was kind of mishmash before. Yeah. So do I have to even say it? So I'm super proud of this build because I am my #1 fan. But not only would I go to this winery, I feel like I've been here. MrBoozy and I we've seen a winery or two. And besides this, okay, this middle section is way more amazing than anything I've ever seen. But I feel like I've been to these like open air wineries. Oh, and because we have a nice little wedding venue, we do have a couple options for honeymoon suites. If you're in the market, we've got this one. That's gorge. Has its own bathroom, but again, compost toilet. But can't have everything. But it does. Whoa, hello. You have your own private patio with the view of the vineyard. Ooh la la. I know one important thing. Do you like pineapples? Princess of Pineapples. You know I love pineapples. Did I not tell you that my grandparents grew pineapples on their farm in Hawaii? Those were the best pineapples ever. Okay, so your little private patio, and then look here. Oh yeah, and you have your honeymoon jet ski. I mean, please. Okay, so that's your #1 suite. Option A. No, I'm not gonna say one. Option A. How about that? And option B is a little bit ritzier looking, right? And you same little bathroom. Now this patio doesn't have a view of the vineyards, but look what you have. You have a hot tub and a fire pit, which is pretty pretty darn exciting. So these honeymoon suites, pretty pricey, you can imagine, right? Thank you, Jolene. Enjoy a winery. So the honeymoon suites, pricey. If you don't have that kind of cash, or if you're traveling with a family, we've got these little private one bedrooms for you. Okay, so here's the main room, and then you have your little bedroom, and then you have your little bathroom, right? So there's 3 of these, and they. Whoa. Okay, if I could just get up top, that'd be great. Okay, there we go. So we have a green room. We've got a little white room. And then we have our little pink room. And if that's still outside your price range, ooh, I do like pineapple pizza. We just had that yesterday. If those are still outside your range, we have, the economy ones where you might have to share. But it maybe is more in your budget. We are here for everybody. There's another hide door. We want everyone to be able to afford a lovely weekend at the winery. And if you can't afford the economy either, can I just tell you, we have the world's most impressive campsite for free, just waiting for you. Now, you do have to use a family restroom. But, and look at these campsites. Are you ready? Look at how cute those are. And they're just side by side. But they have little privacy screens, if you will. Privacy. No. Riley, no, you just have to hold it. Just kidding. You use the family restroom. But you have to pay to use it. You know how to enjoy the winery for free? Panda, are you going to say don't go? Yeah. Oh, and there's that middle section. If you really got to go, you got to go. So you've got all these little campsites. And you have your picnic areas. So you can, on a budget, come to the winery. And then there's this cute little dock over here, too. But what's that, you say? What's that? Oh, yeah. Another amazing pixel art. This is how you know where on the map you're at. This is the winery, in case you didn't get that. Oh, marry the owner. There you go. Sadly, I did not marry the owner of a winery, but Boozy has a cellar. Thank you, Janicki. Pixel art's my fave. Okay, so here. Oh, wait. Where am I going backwards? I certainly am. So if you're done with the winery because, too hoity-toity or whatever, if you just want to grab a glass of wine and chill, then just come back to these little vineyards. Look at this. They haven't even grown yet. They're just little baby grapevines. How cute is that? Yes, I've thought of everything. Also some recycling back here in case you're curious. And back by the vineyards. Hey now. Here's a little spot. You can have your charcuterie board and your wine and just sit and just enjoy nature away from the hustle and bustle of the winery. You got everything you need out here for sure. Well, right there, you got your wine, your cheese, done. But another thing I was super impressed with. You're going to make blathers out of perler beads. Oh, how cute is that? Yes, sit and watch. It's better than watch paint dry, Panda. And I couldn't be more impressed with myself that I found a use for these festoons, right? You bury them down, they look like grapevines. And then if you want a private tour of Boozy cellars, well, you just got to know somebody, and guess what? You do. So let me show you the private reserves, okay? So this is not everyone gets to see this. This is just for the sexy people, okay? And here we go. Down here is where we keep the top of the wine. You keep going down. That's the door to the cellar down there to the underground. But, you know, we store it up here too. These are aging barrels. The special reserve for the special peoples. Ooh. This was the last part actually that I did for the cellars. Why is she always wearing her glider? Why? Boozy, why? Bama, you definitely, everyone needs to have a winery. But can for my first build, and I kept adding things. So the winery was the first thing, which is up here. And as a first build, it was a lot because then it was all the vineyards. And then it was the rooms, and then it was these rooms, and then it was the camping, and then it was the vineyards, and then it was I mean, it went in chunks, but there you have it. So that is CoMiDu. It doesn't look like much from here, but there is a poop ton of stuff there. a lot of stuff going on this island, man. Ooh, MrBoozy, is there something else here that I didn't already show them? Oh, 1945. That's a good year. That's the year my dad was born. I feel like there's no way we missed something because we have, yeah, I think I did too. Ooh, oh, look at, jeez, don't wake her up. Don't wake her up. She has an early bedtime just like me. Off to bed. Thank you. Thank you, Shelly. And you know what? It's 7:30 and this is the end of the tour. I think I might just say goodbye here. I feel like I've covered everything and more. Oh, thank you, Panda. I appreciate that. Good night, Shelly. Night, night. Mom, you like? I like you. Is that what you like? But thank you guys for coming on the tours. I think I've hit all the islands. Good gravy. I feel like I've been to quite a few and back. Guys have any questions about them or comments? Love to hear it. If there are other things you want to see me build, put it in the comments. I am up for anything. But thank you, Stefafa. That means a lot coming from you because you are a dynamic builder. You know what? I still need to build my firehouse, and I'm pretty sure it's because I saw you build a firehouse. I'm like, oh, I need one of those. But I think it's going to be on Sassinatti. Pretty sure it's going to be on Sassinatti. But oh, look, the beautiful sunset behind us. Should we not be next to the cemetery? I guess it doesn't actually matter, does it? But thank you all for being with me. This has been amazing. I haven't been into Dinkum for a while, and oh, now I need to get back. I need to get motivated and come up with some ideas. Flo, thank you. I thought of little Fafa today because I went hot air. Oh dear. Hot air balloon field would be amazing. That would be cool, Janicki. I would come visit that. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna build it. Yeah, the firehouse looked amazing. And you guys, thanks again. You are appreciated. I know you have a million other things you could do with your time, and the fact that you're here with me, it's humbling, and I appreciate you. And let me know if there's anything specific you want me to do for my next stream. I think for Spooky Month, next Monday, I'm going to do Graveyard Keeper. Never tried it. It's Cozy Spooky, so I think I'm going to start with Cozy Spooky, the Graveyard Keeper. And I will see you next week, you guys. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you then. Bye.